Okay, Libra, I'm getting something. Okay, so before we start this, I'm getting something about whether this is you or somebody else. I'm being reminded about face. So somebody is turning around and probably going in a different direction. It's almost reminding me of last week. I think it was like cul-de-sac or something like that. Going back where you started from. Somebody may have a hard time or difficult time doing that. Because somebody that they were dealing with, or somebody, you know, somebody is unable to take orders, or they don't take orders, or they don't take things seriously. Somebody could be seen as a clown. Now, you could be somebody that may be too stern or strict, and people don't listen to you, listen to your orders, listen to your commands. It could be very frustrating. They're not following directions. Yeah, somebody is not following directions. So I don't know if this is something about you not wanting to go back to something, or maybe that's what you're fearing about going back to something. Maybe this has something to do with your leadership. This might have something to do with your leadership. How is it that you're able to make people believe in you, or something that you're doing, or take you seriously? Take you seriously. Maybe there's something that you need to tweak in the way that you express whatever it is that you wish for people to do. You could be becoming much more stern, more direct. That may actually be very well needed, rather than casual, delicate, maybe something like that. I'm getting something about somebody maybe not, somebody may feel like they're dealing with a clown, or somebody just doesn't take anything seriously. They don't get anything done. However, I don't know who you are in this scenario. Somebody likes to give orders and thinks people should do certain things according to the way that they want it done, or the way the system does it. You know, there's something about this is how everyone does it. This is how we're supposed to do it. Like almost like an indoctrination. And somebody else is very much like a clown. They don't take orders very well. They don't know what they're doing. They're always playing around. They're always cracking jokes. They're always doing something like that. Now, funny thing is that person always seems to turn out to be lucky. Things always seem to happen for that person. Things always seem to happen for that person. And there could be somebody, whoever it is, that person that's in control may feel a certain way about it. Maybe very frustrating. I feel like something could actually turn around and backfire on whoever it is trying to force. Somebody's trying to force. Okay. Let's look into this. Let's look into this. All right. High Priestess, Six of Cups, and they both came out sideways, Judgment. Yeah. There may be a certain way or a certain order in which one person feels like something's supposed to be done. I've become successful this way, so this is how you should do it. You're not doing it in the timeline that I did it. I do it this way. This is the way that you get the results. That's not always the case. That's not always the case. So I don't know who you are in this scenario. Okay? Either way, you have the High Priestess in reverse and the Six of Cups. Well, I'm saying reverse because they came out sideways, and I don't like the positioning of that. And also the Six of Cups. Either you're in or you're out. Either you're in or you're out. Let me get more on this. The Sun. Okay, so it's not so bad. Got this King of Wands here. At the bottom of the deck. Star. It's like, well, you can't see the card. Okay. It's like somebody has some sort of a formula for excess. A formula for excess. I said formula for excess. And I meant to say formula for success. I don't feel like it's going to work the same way for everyone. Be a little bit more lighthearted about it. Or maybe somebody needs to be more lighthearted about it with you. Somebody needs to understand that certain things, no matter how hard you work at something, sometimes people could even be destined for a certain thing, and some people aren't. It may depend on how hard you work, maybe not. Life is a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Literally. Literally. What works for one may not work for another. I feel like it's something about that understanding. Maybe somebody needs to go back to somebody and understand that the way somebody does certain things doesn't work for them. I don't know. Drop in the comments. Let me know how this is making sense for you. Somebody may be wanting to fix or repair something, or they may be feeling drawn to something in particular. Perhaps somebody tried to undertake something new, a new endeavor, tried to do something, tried to have the same success in something that another person has. Perhaps it's not for them. Perhaps it's not for them. Whoever it was that tried to do something, and it may have caused a problem between a couple of different people. Somebody's trying to do something or trying to force something that isn't meant to work. It isn't meant to work. It's only going to half work. And it's not meant to work because somebody isn't completely in on it. They're not into it. It would, if somebody felt like this was their calling and their destiny and that's what they're meant to do completely, they would focus everything on that. And there's no pulling them off of it. There's no other way. There's no other life. It's this. There's not this and that and that and that and that. And I do this and I do that and I do that and I do this. Okay? It's not shiny object syndrome. If there's something in the cards for you, or whoever this person is, you wouldn't be so scattered. This would be it. All right. I don't know who needs to hear this. Now, whatever this is, it's like something is only half working because it doesn't matter how hard you work. It doesn't matter how hard you work. You do have to work hard. You do. But it doesn't matter how hard you work if it's not meant, if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. It's because you're not fully invested in it to begin with. Psychologically, you're not fully invested in it, whether it's the universe, whether you want to look at it as far as the universe, or if you want to look at it from a logical standpoint. You're not fully invested for a reason. It's not fully coming together for a reason, because it's not for you. It's the bottom line. All right. Page of Swords. Somebody's only reached the tip of the iceberg. Somebody's only reached the tip of the iceberg. Got the Four of Cups, Seven of Swords. Ooh. Two of Cups. Whew. Perhaps if you want to go back to something or somebody wants to come back to you, I feel like there may be an opportunity that presents itself that somebody's been waiting for. To deal with that person or to say something to that person or whatever it is. Because I keep getting something about going back to something. I keep getting something about going back to something. Whether it's a person or whatever it is. I feel like somebody was definitely trying to control a narrative, trying to control a person, trying to make a person do something in particular. And I feel like to some degree it backfired. I don't know if somebody did this to you or vice versa. Okay. Only you know what's going on in your story. Only you know. It's like somebody's trying to produce something, basically. All right. But bottom line, somebody's trying to make something work. And it's not going to completely work. There's something missing. There's definitely something missing. This is what I'm getting. It's something missing. Could be something that you were supposed to do, maybe with another person. And I don't feel like it's going to fully come into fruition because there's something missing. However, there's something that someone's trying to do. They're trying to force something to work, and it's not meant to work. It's not meant to go in a certain direction. Something like that. I don't know what this is. Only thing I know is this is the message I'm getting, and it's very stern and it's very forceful. So even if this is like a romantic partner, maybe you thought there was a particular person that you're supposed to be with. You weren't supposed to be with that person. And that could be, because that's what's here, that's the underlying issue here. That's the heart of the matter. Somebody thinks that they're supposed to, you know, perhaps the person that they're supposed to be with is not the one that they want. That could be it too. And they're trying to force it to be with somebody else. And it's not meant because somebody else, you know, there's two people, there's two brains, there's two minds, there's two energies, there's two destinies. Somebody wants something in particular, and it's not meant to manifest because it's not in the cards. It's just not in the cards. Okay? That's it. There's always going to be some form of deception around it. I don't know what this is. I'm sorry. I'm just the reader. Don't kill the messenger. So take it however it resonates for you. All right. If there's anything about this reading that's confusing and it makes no sense, it's not yours. Don't claim it. Okay. This could be for a cross watcher. Certain aspects of this reading may not be yours. Maybe it's the mind of somebody else. This is just a bunch of energies that are being combined. This could be multiple different people and everyone's thoughts. So if there's something in here that's not yours, it could be somebody else's. Okay. We have to remember we're not the only ones in our universe. There's other people. There's other people in our lives every day. There's other people in our universe that come into our world. Okay? And that could be what's going on here. So, somebody's trying to force something, and it's going to cause somebody to. It's going to cause this Seven of Swords. It's going to cause this Seven of Swords. All right? And some behavior that is just not becoming. It's behavior that's not becoming. Somebody's trying to do something. Somebody could even be trying to use somebody's whatever. I'm going to leave it there. You do have a Pisces energy here. You also have a Leo energy here. You also have an Aquarius energy here. All right? That doesn't mean that that's who it is. But those are the energies that are highly aspected. They're coming out of those attributes of those energies. Okay? That's it. All right. If you like the reading, give me a thumbs up, please. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. All right. That's it. Thank you for all the views. As always, I appreciate Libras. That's it. Good luck. I'll see you next week.